Everyone. This is Emily here for the Sunrise Yoga Project, the purely gentle way to start your day so that we can feel good and have a great day. So I'm here in my awesome basement, and it's day 4 of the Rock Your Morning Challenge. So if you're participating with that, thank you so much for being here again and journaling, and hopefully you're learning a little bit about yourself as you go. So I'm going to get started here. So we always start with our short 5-minute meditation and then move into our asana practice. It just helps to really ground down and feel centered for our practice to come. So you can start seated. You can sit up onto a cushion or a block or wherever you're comfortable. And just sitting up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders up, back, and down. Just keeping your chest nice and open, having your eyes closed. You can sit nice and tall, resting your hands on your knees with your palms facing down or your palms facing up. So choosing where feels best for you today. Palms down, bringing the energy inwards, or palms up to receive energy. So noticing what feels best for you today. Start to find some space between the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw. And just tuck the chin a little bit so that the air can flow right through and down your throat. It becomes a little bit easier to breathe. You can notice that. And then start to notice your breath. So how does it feel to breathe a little bit deeper? And then just start to soften, breathing normally. Being mindful of your breath. So throughout our asana practice, all you need to focus on is this breath in this moment. So remembering that. And just taking a few moments of silence to exhale whatever it is that's holding you back from being here now. And bringing in a sense of peace. Allowing ourselves just to move slow. And be okay with that. And take 3 more breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale out of the nose. Inhale through the nose and exhale out of the nose. And then one more inhale. And exhale. And then just gently open the eyes. And so inhale your arms up overhead. Reach your fingertips up towards the sky, and then exhale your hands back down towards the ground. And then inhale up. Reach up, you can gaze up, and then exhale. Knee down. And then inhale, reach up. And then exhale, twist over to the right. Place your right hand behind your back and your left hand on your right knee. Lengthen up through the crown of the head. Use your core to twist And eventually start to gaze over your right shoulder, moving on your exhales. And your inhale, finding length between the vertebrae. Exhale, just gently finding space to twist the spine. Inhale, coming back up to center, reach your fingertips up towards the sky, and then exhale, twist other side. I always find it feels good to do a twist in the morning when I first wake up. So inhaling, lifting up through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist over the left shoulder. And keep breathing, one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your hands back up to center. Look up, and then exhale your hands all the way back down, and interlace your fingers behind your back. And then from here, keep your elbows bent to start. Reach your hands away from you, opening up the shoulders, and then start to reach your hands down. So feeling nice and open, and then work on straightening up the arms. And breathe. Keep your core engaged, keep your chest lifted, spine is neutral. Draw your hands down and away, and then slowly release. Do some big circles. Nice. Okay, and then roll over your knees and then come onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we'll start with cat-cow. So on your inhale, lifting the head, lifting the chest. Reaching the tailbone up towards the sky, and then on your exhale, drawing your belly button up towards the spine as you tuck the tailbone down and gaze down towards the thighs. Press your palms into the mat, and then on your inhale, start to come back. Opening the chest, lifting the tailbone, exhale, rounding. And do this a few more times on your own breath. You might be able to hear yourself breathing, so using your ujjayi breath, keeping your mind focused. And then coming back to center, and then we'll start to do some circles. So instead of coming into cat-cow, we're just using the body to go in the other direction. So over to the left, up and back over to the right, and then back down. You can use the neck here too, if that feels good to you. Or you can just keep the neck neutral, gazing down towards the ground. And then switch directions. You can make this any sort of movement that feels good to you. Following your breath. Inhale, coming down, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine. Okay, coming back to center. And then bring your knees mat distance apart. Feet to touch. Press back. And just come into a gentle child's pose. Let your head rest down onto something, either the mat, your hands, sort of stack fists. And just relax the shoulders. And then start to straighten out the arms. And then walk yourself forward, coming into puppy pose. So bring your knees hip distance apart, and then your hips are right over top of your knees. And then start to walk yourself forward. So we're opening the shoulders and we're opening the chest. And allowing yourself to come down on your exhales to wherever you feel is your edge. Maybe your chest rests down onto the mat. Maybe your chin, maybe your forehead. And breathe here. So opening the upper back, the shoulders, relaxing the head. And just spending a little extra time here as well. Letting your spine open up with time. Letting your arms open up. And triceps. If you have tight lats, this can be more challenging pose. And slowly start to walk yourself back up. And then ground your hands down into the mat. And then just slowly tuck the toes and press yourself into downward facing dog. And since this is the first downward facing dog, just dance it out a bit. Do whatever you gotta do to feel grounded again. So just movements, one heel down and then the other heel down, bending one knee and then the other. And then spread out the fingers and then lift up onto the toes. Press your chest back towards the thighs and then ground your heels down, keeping the chest open, keeping the core strong. Gaze up towards the hands and just slowly start to walk yourself up towards your hands and then hang out in the Uttanasana forward fold. Let your head hang. You can hold opposite elbows. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. And back to yes, and then releasing the hands and rolling yourself one vertebra at a time. Moving slow. Come all the way up to standing. Okay, so standing at the top of your mat, step your right foot out about 3 feet. Keep your left foot forward, and then on your inhale, raise your arms shoulder distance apart. Bring your hands to face the right side of the room, and then reach your left fingertips forward, and then fold over your left leg, coming into triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana, opening the chest, lifting the right fingertips up towards the sky. So this becomes a deep side stretch, but we're working the entire body. So grounding your feet down into the mat, lifting up out of the waist, using your core, keeping the chest open. Relax the shoulders, but intention in the arms, with reaching in either direction. You can gaze up towards the right thumb, Sridrishti, gaze point. One more breath here. Exhale. And then inhale, come back up. Bring your hands to your hips, bring your right foot in, left foot out. We'll move straight into the other side, and keeping your hips squared to the right side. Reach your fingers out, reach over to the right, and then fold over the right leg. Lifting the left fingertips up towards the sky. Again, you can smile here. Deep side stretch on the left side of the body, but finding length on both sides so we're not just collapsing down. And come back to your breath, always in and out through the nose. And use your core, take 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, engage your legs. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Bring your right foot in, bring your hands to your hips. We'll do separate leg stretching. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly start to fold. Prasarita Padottanasana A. So hands come down onto the ground, and then on your inhale, come up halfway, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, come back down. And then if you have your hands down onto the mat, you can start to walk your hands back in line with your heels. Inhale, lengthen out through the crown of the head. Exhale, letting your head hang, letting your chest come down a little bit more, closer to the mat. Lifting the hips up, keeping a micro bend into the knees. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Keep breathing here. On your inhales, getting ready. On your exhales, lifting the hips a little higher. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Use your core to come all the way up. Nice. And then bring your left foot forward and step your right foot in line with the left. Now, And then just shake out the wrists and shake out the feet and the ankles a little bit. And then we'll flow back down to standing. So standing at the top of your mat. On your inhale, lift the hands up towards the sky. On your exhale, float your hands through your heart center. Moving with your breath, come all the way down. Inhale, come up halfway, lengthen out. Exhale, hands down, and then step back to plank. Okay, and from plank, either bringing your knees down or keeping them lifted, staying up onto your toes. Slowly start to bend the elbows, keep them in close to the body, and allow yourself to slowly touch down to the mat, as gently as you can. Untuck the toes, and then bring your arms into airplane arms with your palms facing down. Okay, let your head rest down onto the mat. Okay, and then from here, press the tops of your feet into the mat, lift the kneecaps. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the hands, reach the crown of your head up towards the sky, using the strength of your spine to lift yourself a little bit more. And breathe here. Your inhales again, getting ready. Exhales, and holding there. Inhales, you can feel your belly press into the mat. Good. You're massaging the abdominal organs, increasing digestion, lifting the heart a little bit more, strengthening the spine. And slowly come back down, bring your left cheek to the mat. Bend your knees, bring your knees mat distance apart, and then bring your feet over to the left, and then your feet over to the right. Windshield wiping the legs back and forth. Okay. And then straightening out the legs again, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Okay, and then from here, choosing airplane arms, staying there, or reaching back and interlacing the fingers behind your back. Yeah. On your inhale, start to lift the chest. If you got fingers interlaced, you can start to draw your hands away from the body, reaching your hands towards the toes and up towards the sky. Keep lifting the chest up. Gaze down at the mat in front of you so that your neck is neutral. And breathe. Inhale. And then exhale. Again, inhale. And then exhale. And then putting in that little bit of extra effort in this last breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Release the hands. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. And then just slowly start to press yourself back into a child's pose with your knees together. So knees together, and then your hands can come alongside body with your palms facing up. Just breathe into the spine. And then slowly starting to come back up. Sitting all the way up, and then swinging your legs over to one side, and then coming to lie all the way down onto your back. So bring your arms out in front of you and slowly roll yourself all the way down. Okay, and then from here, feet stay down onto the mat, and then keeping your knees bent, bring your right foot over top of the left, making a figure 4 with your legs, and then lifting the left leg up off the ground. So we're getting into the hips a little bit, reaching your right hand through the hole in the legs, and then holding on to either your hamstring or possibly onto the shin. Flexing the right toes towards the shin to protect the right knee. So if you're feeling any knee pain, you can back off a little bit, and you can even do this sitting up like this if this is good for you, and eventually drawing this closer and closer towards the leg. So Keeping the shoulders down onto the ground if you're lying down, and pressing the right knee away from the body as you draw the left leg a little bit closer to the body. And slowly release that down. Bring your right foot to the ground, bring your left foot over top of the right, slowly lifting the leg up again, reaching your left hand through the legs, holding on to the hamstring or holding on to the shin. Flexing the toes towards the left shin, protecting the left knee, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the eyebrows. Again, choosing to sit up if you have tighter hips and that feels like a good option to you. Just being wherever you are, allowing the sensations to be what they are, and sending a little extra breath through the hips. Each inhale, finding space to let go. On your exhales, one more breath. And slowly release your leg. And then bring both knees down, or both feet down, mat distance apart. Bring your arms up to a T, reaching your hands away from the body, and then bring your legs over to the right. And then your legs over to the left. Again, just windshield wipering the legs. Bringing the spine back to neutral. And then coming into final Shavasana, so straightening out the legs about mat distance apart, straightening out the arms, bringing your palms up towards the sky, resting down onto your mat. I taught a yoga class to high school boys yesterday, and when I said bring your palms up towards the sky, they reached them up towards the sky. So let your hands rest down onto the mat and the palms up towards the sky to be more clear. Relax your face. Relax your jaw. And just start to scan the body now. Just taking this time to relax. Knowing that everything is as it should be, and that you are okay because you are here and you are breathing. So knowing that you can stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like, or you can finish the class with me, or you can continue your asana practice if you have the time today. And spending a few more moments here with me in Shavasana. Allowing the benefits of our practice to just sink in. Allowing us to have an amazing day. So take a big deep breath in through the nose, full of love, filling up the chest and filling up the heart. Holding it at the top, and then on your exhale, just sighing it all out. We'll do another one there. Inhale, fill up the chest, all the way up to the crown of the head. Then on your exhale, let it go. Start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, moving the hands and the feet, and rocking it from side to side. Then take a big deep breath in and point the toes. Lift the hands up over the head, big good morning stretch. Exhale, bend your knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then roll over to your right side. into fetal pose and just rest there for a second. Keeping the eyes closed. Slowly allowing yourself to sit all the way up. And coming back to where we started class. Coming to a comfortable seated position. Yeah. Sitting up nice and tall. Bringing your hands into heart center, relaxing the shoulders down. Lifting up through the head, tucking the chin so that your head can feel weightless here. Pressing your thumbs into your heart center. So we'll finish the class here. So taking some time to thank yourself for spending the time on your mat, just grounding into your day and feeling good, so that we can change our day, we can change our week and our month and our year and eventually our life. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Namaste. So again, thank you everyone for being here with me. My name is Emily, and this is day 4 of the Rock Your Morning Challenge. So join Kevin and Lara again tomorrow morning for day 5 down in Mexico. And then next week I'll be teaching Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I look forward to seeing you all then, and I hope you have a wonderful day. See you guys later. Bye.